It's Leah Family Heritage Living. It is Saturday and it is a beautiful day outside. I have, if you watched my video the other day on laundry, you see how I did laundry. I guess it was the other week. How I do laundry here right now, trying to save some money, not going to the laundromat, not wanting to invest in a washer at this time that could be run on our little generator. So the buckets work really great for smaller loads and smaller clothes. What they don't do very good on is, or what they don't work on at all, is for larger items like quilts or blankets and stuff. When we go to the laundromat, one reason we're not going is because of how expensive it is. It's about $50 a pop every time we go, and if we go twice a month, that's including the cost of our soap, but that's about what it averages by the time we get through the washers and the dryers. Yes? Did you need something?
2 more babies.
Who?
Goldie.
Is she mothering them?
Mm-hmm.
She is? Oh my word, I guess I better go check it out. We had
Sorry for the interruption.
Sorry for the interruption. Ron just told me that we had 2 more babies. We had 3 babies more this morning. I haven't made it out yet to show you guys, and we just had 2 more. In fact, I was going to say earlier today that I thought we were done, that I didn't think Goldie, who would be 2 years old this year, actually got bred, but apparently she did with 2. That's pretty good.
I think they're both does.
Wow. We went from buck heavy now to doe heavy. Is she in the hut?
Yep. Yeah.
I guess you guys better get that done.
The birth hut, I guess.
He's working on the kids' pens so we can get the kids in a separate shelter, because there's just too many big goats and little babies. It's not a good combination in shelters. Oh.
I heard her hollering. I went out there and she'd already had one.
Oh, you were with her for the second one?
Mm-hmm. And she's been hollering and hollering and hollering, and the front hooves were out and just the tip of the nose. She was. Didn't you hear her hollering? Wow. Okay,
Oh.
well,
I've been in there doing hamburger and getting after the kids, and
she carrying on. I'd leave her be, but she kept carrying on. I came back up and got the pitchfork. Vi finally had her afterbirth. Got that out of there, so I've been cleaning that out. She just kept carrying on. And she already had one, so the chances of her not being able to deliver this one were, slimmer. But just sounded like she was having a hard time, so I just had to grab onto the hooves and just,
tugged a little, guided.
Just a little. Obviously we can't pull the babies out. That
Right.
would hurt the mama, but just little extra oomph.
Well, you know what? Doctors go in on women with forceps. So a little tug on the legs and the nose is okay on the goat babies.
Yep.
Cool.
Our goats are messed up. We never have goats on beautiful days.
And so easy. All 4 births have been so easy this year. Praise God. Kidding season always makes me nervous.
Not in the middle of the night.
Yeah. No babies this year inside. That's wonderful.
Not yet.
Not yet. 4 milkers. How many babies now?
Yeah, see Vi, she is huge.
5, 9 babies out of 4 milkers. We'll go back there and check it out.
We'll have no milk.
Oh, shh.
No milk for us. With 9 babies?
We'll have plenty of milk for us. All right, let me finish my video here. So that's exciting. All right. I don't remember where I left off again.
We're talking about laundry.
I know, but what was I saying about laundry?
$50 a pop, a couple of times a month.
This is already my second round because my battery died in the first one. I forgot where I was at, so that's not your fault. That's why when you were standing there, I'm like, yes. I'm going to lose my train of thought. All right, so we'll leave this one edited. This is just real life, okay? All right, so what I think I was saying was we have this old wash tub here that the kids, up until about 6 months ago, could bathe in without a problem. Simmy can still fit in without a problem. There's plenty of water for him. Zebulon is kind of like a pretzel in it. And we have our beautiful antique bathtub. The problem with that, well, let me not get sidetracked here. But what I did one day, apparently in the past few months, is I gave one of them a bath with Epsom salt and vinegar in it, and I usually only do that combination in our antique bathtub, which is copper. And the galvanized didn't like the mixture of the vinegar. Usually I just always put vinegar in the kids' bath, and for some reason I decided in the kids' bath I was going to put Epsom salt. So that combination rusted the inside of that tub. So I don't have that anymore. Sure. So yeah, that's really no good for laundry anymore, unfortunately.
Herb garden.
I was going to say, nice planter outside for us this year. So, but when we, so the antique bathtub deal, we use, the problem is it's really long. It's like 6 foot long, and it goes really tall, but it takes a lot of water to fill that up. And being that we don't have water on the property, a bath is a lot of work. And we just decided that when we replaced this tub, we were going to go a little different. We were going to go with a tub because the kids, again, are bigger. And they're not really, they're not as big, obviously, as Ron and the older boys. And so they don't necessarily need that big of a tub, like the antique tub. And again, back to the water deal. So we decided to go with a tub that was shorter, but taller, so we would still use less water than the antique tub when we gave bath. And I know I'm rambling here, I'm chasing rabbits, but it all comes together because I'm about to show you what I'm going to wash this blanket in, because I don't have anything else that will work, and I think this will work perfectly. Okay, first off, here's the old quilt. But we got this a little while ago, and it does make beautiful baths. I mean, it's great. I love my antique tub, don't get me wrong. But this takes a lot less water, and you get a bath up to your shoulders. And so I really push, I'm an advocate on detox baths. If you're going to take a bath, you might as well take a bath that has a purpose in it. You know what I mean? Because a bath is a lot of work with no water. And so our pores need cleaned out, the air pollution and stuff. And we're not in a real heavily polluted area, but there's still VOCs and things that go on inside and outside. The things we eat. So when you bathe, it's good to draw out that stuff, and you need to try to get it so that your chest and everything is in the water. So there's the story there. But I also figured that it will work great for washing bigger items, which I haven't used it yet for that. We've just used it for baths, and we're going to give it a go. So, all right, here we go. All right, so one thing we have to do, obviously, is we have to bring our water out here from the stove.
Ooh, that's gonna take a lot of pans.
Well, get 2 more for me, and then we'll use a thing of
Water.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to take a lot of water, but because this is technically just we'll use the term chore blanket. I will probably wash it, pull this one out, put another one of the same thing in there to utilize the water, and then we'll do 1 rinse, and that'll be good. Okay, so one thing I have learned with this is not real optimal because of the weight of this particular blanket. Not every blanket's going to be this heavy. This is a store-bought blanket from years ago, and it's got a lot of fiber inside it, so that definitely makes it heavy. It's also a larger blanket. Also, if you had a large enough wash tub for something like this that was up on a stand where you didn't have to bend over, that would definitely make it a lot easier. Like I said, we've never washed anything this large by hand, and it's definitely, it's a learning experience for us. I mean, we've done a lot of clothes by hand in a lot of different ways, but never something this large. So I understand the old ways of airing out the blankets and stuff. I think, people used to do a lot of airing out of their bedding, and there was good reason for that. Swishing it back and forth, simulates the washing machine to an extent. Wringing it out is going to be fun. It's a good thing I got RJ and Josiah. How dirty that water is. You gotta love dogs. But this thing weighs 100 pounds. So, and the other thing too that I have figured out here is that instead of trying to, like if I'm washing a towel, I'm going to pick it up and wring it out before I put fresh water in it to rinse it. This is not something you just pick up and wring out. So I'm able to, I laid it across the edge of the tub, and that helped it to drain off. Now I'm outside. I couldn't do that if I wasn't outside, but it helped it to drain off, which will make it easier when I do the rinse on it. So there, just laid it over the edge and made sure that it's not, you know, not down in the snow or in the dirty water before I rinse it. Yeah, I would consider this an epic laundry fail. Not that I wouldn't do it again, because I will. I mean, that's just the reality of it. That's, you know, that's what I have to work with, and that's what we've chosen to do. But because I'd never done it before, I never thought about the weight of the blanket. Again, it's like a no-brainer, you know, duh, why wouldn't you think about that? But because you just, if you've never done it, things you don't think about. Yes.
Especially how I swing upside down.
Yeah, can you wait a minute? Let me finish this.
Okay.
Thank you. So, and next time, I don't know, this wash tub could probably be put on a stand that might be about, you know, I could probably go 1.5 feet tall and still reach it. But definitely a shorter tub if this is something we do regularly, if we'll be washing our bedding here instead of taking it to the laundromat. A tub that's in this shape is fine, but they've got them shorter, so that might be a consideration, just so I can reach over better. But if, you know, we're just sharing this in case anybody else has considered doing this. Maybe we can help you out with some surprises, because we were surprised. So maybe this information will help you out a little bit. All right, well, that's it for today's video. It's getting long, and I will share some of the goats with you tomorrow. So this video is getting a little long, so I'm going to cut it off here, but we will see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you do, and hit that bell notification so you get notified each time we put up a new video. All right, we'll talk soon. God bless.